Hey party people. So, I know you're tired of me doing videos in my bathroom with the toilet on in the background, but I'm blind as a bat, and so this is where my mirror is. So, we're going to just have to make it happen, okay? So today what I'm going to do is show you a little eye tutorial. I've already put on my bases, which you've seen me do before. I use the Mineral Touch. It's the cream foundation in velour and the powder in velour. I use my own blush bronzer just because I haven't purchased Younique's bronzer yet. It just came out. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to use a couple of different mineral eye pigments. Okay, the first one is my new fave. It's Crushed, it's green. Sexy, which is probably one of the most popular ones for sure. It's a pinkish peach. And Curious, which is more of a white, silvery looking color. Now these are $12.50 a piece, but right now the catalog made a mistake and they're selling them 4 for $35. So that should really be $50 value. So I don't know what you're waiting for, because these would be 4 for $35 would be an awesome deal, because that should be 50 bucks. We're also going to use Prosperous eyeliner, which looks like a self-sharpening one, but it's actually you sharpen it like a pencil. So if you could see how that looks and how it writes like a pen, and it really doesn't really want to come off. We're also going to use Pouty Lip Liner and Luxe Lip Gloss. So let's get started. I'm going to take my glasses off and use my mirror because, like I said, blind as a bat, okay? So be patient, peeps. All right, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Crush. Now it looks like this, and what you're going to have to do, let me get my lighting right. What you're going to have to do is you shake it right in the lid. I like to take the lid off, to tell you the truth, and just use it like that. I also like to use my own brushes. I just haven't purchased the Younique ones yet. So, not a problem there. I'm going to go for the green first today. I switch up. So, I want to go for the dark first. And I usually just go here. I'm going to put on a little heavy now, because I have a friend, my little buddy April. She likes to see smoky eyes. So, I'm going to do it with green. Most of the time I do smoky with gray or black. Yeah, I just put it in there like that. Now look, now it's not blended yet, so don't judge. Now I'm going to take the Sexy and the Curious and get those ready. I hope this lighting is right. I normally do videos in the morning, and now it's nighttime. So I'm going to take the Sexy, which is the pink color. Sorry, I'm looking down and not at you. And you dump it just a little bit at the top. It takes a very little amount of the eye pigments to actually work. I can't imagine how long it would take to use this. Now I want to put the pink down at the bottom, the Sexy, the bottom, okay? Just the bottom part of the lid. And then I'm going to take the Curious, which is the whiter color. Let me grab a different brush real quick. This video is not as funny, is it? Gosh. I should have did stand-up comedy or something. Somebody in 7th grade told me I'd be a great comedian. But instead, I pursued a career in criminal justice. Go figure. That's comedy in itself. All right, so now I'm going to take the Curious, and I'm going to highlight underneath your brow. The center of your brow should usually be in the center of your eye. So that part under there should really be your whitest part, and I always come in here and make it white as well. So excuse me while I actually look into my mirror and do this. So I want to go on the inside I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to hit that white spot in the middle. Then I'll go lighter on the side. Now remember, this isn't blended yet. So, can you see that? Like I said, I'm blind. I'm going to do the same thing over here on the other side. I'm going to hit that on the corner. Now when you hit it with the white in the corner like that, it'll make your eyes look a little whiter and a little wider. So I always have a little white in the corner of my eye. It doesn't have to be white, but it's going to be the lightest of the colors of the color palette that I use. Make sure you hit that middle spot there. Didn't put any sexy on that end, did I? So I put a little bit of that pinkish peach there, the sexy. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend a little bit. Let's make sure we have all the crush that we want, all the green that we want. I hate this lighting. Now, I'm going to blend a little bit. Now what I do is I just take this and just make sure it's not too much of a defined area. Okay, we have these new things called blending buds. I'm ready to get some. All right, that didn't take long. This is a quick video. So, if you look close up, you can see I've got on the crushed, the curious, and the sexy. I really like the green a lot. And I have never used green before until now. I have blue eyes, so I never used green. This is the Prosperous eyeliner in green, which matches the crush. I'm going to go up. I always do mine a little bit out and bring it in. I am no makeup artist, but I have just always done my eyes this way. I don't know if there's a name to it, but I always bring it out, and on the bottom line, I always only go about halfway in. I never, hardly ever bring that in there. I keep that white part in there. Oh my God, I got the makeup face. And obviously I go mute when I'm putting on makeup because I can't talk. Okay, so I hope you can see how short my eyelashes are too, because after I do this, I want to do one with my 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Yes. Okay, so this is just a little quick to go with the eyes. I'm not very happy now that I'm looking in the mirror. I'm not very happy with the way the blending went. Like I said, I normally do this in a different light. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that Curious and go in there like that. I heard there's a really good basketball game on tonight, but my team is not in that race. But I do have a dog in that bite. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so does that look a little bit better? All right, so now for the pouty lip liner. This is my fave. Let me also show you on my hand how it looks. Looks like a self-sharpening one. Goes on smooth as a crayon. There's no clumps. I'm rubbing hard. I'm rubbing hard. It's not coming off. See? All right, so let me use my, now I have big lips, so it's easy to overdo it. So that's, my lip liner sometimes is a big challenge because I don't want to look like too crazy, but I love it. I love playing in makeup. And I always have. Okay, so there is the Pouty lip liner, which I love. It's a very neutral color. It goes with everything. I do have the Lavish gloss and also the stiff upper lip stain that we offered as a November and December kudos. But I do prefer something a little more neutral. That's just my personal preference. But I know you've seen videos with me with the darker on. Now this gloss comes in a glass tube with a mirror on the side. So I can just check my lips right in the mirror. And it's a gloss, but if I put on very little, it's very matte. So I don't have to look glossy. But if I wanted to, I can. And it stays on very well. These are $15 a piece. It's a glass tube, Lucrative lip gloss in Luxe with a mirror on the side. High quality products, people. Seriously. Okay, so that's me with the crushed, the sexy on the bottom. I kind of blended that in. And then the Curious. My hair is normally wet when I do this. I have the Pouty lip liner and the Luxe lip gloss on. So, how you like it? So stay tuned, and I'm going to do the next video to show you how to actually put on your 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Stay tuned.